Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers from Geekazine, and today we're going to take a look at Star Wars Commander, tips and tricks to level quick. Of course, you can check me out over at Geekazine, Think Magazine, Put in a Geek. And what we're playing, this is what's called a third-person war base game. So basically, you're building your base, and you're waiting for people to attack it, or you attack other people as you build your troops. In the meantime, you end up getting coins. You end up getting, in this case, iron. And then, of course, you get some crystals, which is all on the top right-hand corner. You can't see that right now. I'll just move that for a second. The idea is to gain your coins, gain your iron, gain your crystals, so you can make things go faster. And then, of course, if you want to get more droids, builder droids, they get pretty expensive after a while. So I only have 2 builder droids right here. Now, my headquarters is... Oh, actually, before I start this, I'm going to say the Star Wars Commander team is currently providing payment for making this video showcase on how I play Commander. But these opinions are my own, and you're going to hear some good and bad because I like playing these types of games. They're a lot of fun. You can meet new people and just enjoy putting together a defensive strategy and putting together an offensive attack over wherever you need to go. So, but here's how it all works out. I actually started this about 5-6 days ago when they first posted it, and they said you got 5-6 days to get as far as you can. I ended up headquarters level 4. I really wanted to get to level 6, but I have a feeling that level 6 will not be for about a month or two, because as you grow, purchasing items is going to take more and more iron, more and more coins, and of course, if you want to buy gems, they have the gem area where you can, starting at $4.99, you can get that and start building. And I'm not doing this on this because I wanted to do it as raw as possible and go from there. Now, the best part is I've built to level 4. This is actually pretty decent base for level 4. And of course, since I've played these games before, I understand what you need to do, what you need to focus on before you go. Now, if you hit the play button, you're going to get into the planetary command. On the left side, you can actually attack somebody. On the right side, you go through their little structure, their little sequence. Right now, I'm on Wreckage's Secrets, which is, sometimes they'll ask you to attack a base, sometimes they'll ask you to defend your base, sometimes they'll say, hey, you need to upgrade to this or do this or that. So that's what I've been doing. I'm at Wreckage's Secrets right now. So, and I'm going to show you this really quick because this is kind of one of the issues that I have. Now, you can use Starship Strikes to achieve victory. We're just going to hit the attack button. And you can replay any of these chapters if you only get 2 stars or 1 star you want to build up. But as you can see, this is another thing that I'm not a big fan of, these little extra pop-ups. I just want to be able to get in there and go and continue from there. So we're going to go back. I'm just going to say done. And it's going to take me back to this. But basically, that is how you do that. Now, we're back at my base. I'm going to show you some tips and tricks to get you going as quick as possible. First of all, they'll give you an ample shield to build as much as you can. I think it's like 3 days. And then after that, you'll have chances for other people to attack. But the interesting thing is, ever since then, I actually opted out a day early, and I have yet to be attacked. So either I'm not of interest of anybody, and that's probably it. I just probably don't have enough, because one tip I've always found is always have your resources low. Always be broke, and you won't get attacked as much. Now, as another tip, I'm going to remove this on the top right-hand corner for a second. The other thing is never have your coins and your iron at high levels at the same time. If one is at 1,000 and the other one's at 50,000, chances of you getting attacked, not as much. Because they want, if I'm looking for a base to attack, I'm going to see what the numbers are, especially if I need to get more iron as opposed to coins or vice versa to build something. Then I'm going to look at that and I'm going to attack strategically that way. But if you end up, anybody will attack you if both of those numbers are set pretty high. So try and make the numbers lopsided. Sometimes you can't do it, but whenever you get a chance to, keep one low and the other one high. You should be good to go. Now, let's talk about the game a little bit here. As you build, and I'm on headquarters number 4, or level 4, excuse me. And as you can see, I have a simple base where the wall is surrounding my turrets and my mortar, and then of course all my extra stuff, my coin generators, the iron generators, and of course the mines or the storage units are all on the outside for now. Once I get more wall, I'll be able to build around those, but for now I'll leave them on the outside because as they're getting attacked, these turrets will stick around. Now the other cool thing about the wall, which is this is the big tip, always be upgrading your wall. If you stay as broke as possible, upgrade those walls as quick as possible. Your goal should be your walls, and then your research facility, and then this right here, which is your unit transport, which will give you more troops for attacks. More troops for attacks, you can then end up attacking higher, bigger units, or bigger bases, so you can go from there. So, I always suggest walls first. As you can see, they're wrapped around the turrets, because when they attack, and some of the troops won't attack these outer areas, they'll go straight for the turrets or the headquarters. But there's a small little quirk, and they haven't really fixed it yet for some reason, is there could be a gaping hole right somewhere in this wall, and the troop could be standing right next to it and still try and shoot out the next piece of the wall for some reason, instead of seeing that gaping hole and walk through the gaping hole. So the stronger that your wall is, the better. Next thing is your research facility. The more you can upgrade your troops, the better for the attacks, because you want to stay longer in the game, and you want to be able to attack and take out their turrets, take out their bases, and get 3 stars, of course. And then, like I said, finally the last one is the unit transport. Make sure that you're upgrading that so you get more troops to send through and go from there. And of course, make sure that your hero is also set up. I've got my heroes. Let's see. I got the heroes. Let's go mobilize. There we go. I've got 2 standing by right here, and I'll be able to upgrade so I can get Princess Leia and go from there. So, one last thing. Join a group, even if you're not being part of it. Send the troops, request the troops so you have extras. And of course, it's a back and forth thing. Don't just ask for troops and then don't give any troops in return, because it works in both ways and you can level up pretty quick from there. So that's basically it. That is my tips and tricks for trying to get up in the Star Wars Commander as quick as possible. My name is Jeffrey Powers. Find me over at Geekazine, Think Magazine, Put in a Geek. You guys geek out.